Okay, what do you need to hear? Tuning in, tapping into your energy. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Strength and the Devil in reverse. Finish the shuffle. Okay, there's an acknowledgement with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. There's an acknowledgement right away. 5 of Cups in reverse in the past. Of a lack of stability, a lack of financial results, a lack of where you want to be in a physical level. There's an acknowledgement of this. But there's also an acknowledgement of you being released or saved from the burden of being bound by that devil energy, of being super restricted and trapped in something negative with that 10 of Pentacles. It's like right now as it stands, if you were to experience the height, the 10 of Pentacles, the height of this physical security, luxury, finances, legacy, stability, whatever that is for you, that security, if you were to experience the height of that, it would be associated to entrapment of some kind with the devil, or dependency of some kind, something that is very heavy, very dense. There's a lot of negative associations still left to that lifestyle. That doesn't mean that lifestyle is not for you. It means that your associations to it have still had to shift. With Strength in reverse, this is saying that you're feeling like this is really out of your control. You're feeling a lot of vulnerability. You could be feeling like things are really out of balance, especially in the physical or financial sense, okay? And this acknowledgement, 5 of Cups in reverse in the past, talks about a lot of work that's been being done on your emotions first and foremost, or that's been like where the biggest focus has been for a while, is trying to get you out of despair, out of depression, despair, grief, like a really low emotional vibe and energy, very hopeless. Like it's a lot of forces that have been coming together to try to get you out of this, to lift you up out of this, to improve your mental state of being, especially because so much is created by your mental. Lifting this, I'm hearing how important that's been. That's been essential. It's been really important. I'm hearing also coming from a wicked past into a brighter future in some ways, or in many ways. Okay, let's get one more here, and I'm just going to listen to your guides, your angels, the channel, the helpers, the energies, a vibrational truth, please. Yeah, they're telling you to wait and listen. 4 of Pentacles. It's been hard to save anything because you haven't had enough. Again, there's been a lack of stability even for your own self, like your own means. Like, not only has there been a lack of like abundance, luxury, 10 of Pentacles, but there's been a lack of stability for your own bubble, your own being. And again, like hard to even save or hold on to anything, it looks like. Okay, what are you trying to tell them about this? Hidden energy. Judgment. Something coming back around from the past. You're more organized now mentally or psychologically to be able to understand this, see this, handle this, manage this when it comes back. I also feel like these are coming back to help you, like certain things come back even mentally to help you sort your mind out. You've been overlooked. You haven't been seen or recognized or given that full recognition for what you do, and that's really also made you question yourself so much time and time again, okay? Mother's web, there could have been something about the mother's web here. I'm also seeing Aquarius or air energy that could have influenced or affected a lot here. Like the dust or the shadow as well, the disaster. There's been a huge amount of energy that's had to go into lifting you up and from the past energy, okay? Heartbreak, heartache, depression, despair, grief. Like there's been a huge amount of energy lifting your human experience up out of those vibes. I feel like they haven't had time for anything else. I feel like that's been a non-stop, like a full-time job, 11:10 on the clock. Okay? Now, here's the really cool thing. All of this has happened, and it's been really challenging in the physical sense, especially this restriction, especially when you start to feel better and then you're still meeting with 3D restrictions, and it's just like, what's the point? Like, it kind of can try to put you right back down. It's like wanting everything to move up, not just one piece at a time. But with the Eight of Swords in reverse, I feel like a lot of this has been training you and teaching you how not to be addicted to and succumb to fear, mental cages. Sometimes fear, something that we think will empower us, actually keeps us in fear and keeps us disempowered or dependent on it. So that if you were to achieve, again, that certain level of status or security, stability, 555, 1111, whatever it might be, that's angel help with restrictions and big changes with restrictions, okay? Big growth, abundance. Okay, back on track. Sometimes that would actually put you in more fear, because think, if you have that and you don't know how to be without that, and you don't even know how to emotionally be okay without that, and that goes away or changes or shifts, again, you're right back where you started, being dependent on a physical thing, being dependent on something in the 3D to dictate how you feel, how you operate, how you are, the fear of it going away, the fear of it not lasting, the fear of not knowing how to manage it. If you already know how to function without it, and not just function in depression, but function and thrive emotionally and in your heart without that, then imagine how that will only add and lift up what you already are. It doesn't define what you are. It doesn't make you what you are. It doesn't become a dependency for you to be what you are. Instead, it enhances and adds to and provides to what you already are, which is the whole point of it in the first place. So I feel like a lot of this has been in training to pull you out of that fear and out of that external dependency, and remind you of who the F you are, what the F you're capable of, and remind you that it comes from you first, and that comes to enhance and support. I would give you an example with makeup, but it's deeper than that, okay? So this is like actually a really big deal and really important. Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck, same energy. You learning how to be the power, not to obtain the power from outside. You are the power. And then you can attract tools and lifestyles and things that enhance it. You've been having to learn this. Also having to learn how to love yourself, maybe how to be an entrepreneur, how to be very independent, how to find your own sources of fuel and passion outside of maybe what you've always been taught it's supposed to be. I feel like you are operating from a different place. You are operating 808 from an entirely different way, or you're being encouraged and pushed to. You know, your fuel can be into inspiration, intuition, the fire. Some people's fuel is the physical, obtaining, hunting that down, building on that. And for you, it's like you're meant to kind of be the flame from within. Of course, only take what resonates for you, okay? I feel like you are also having to fight, or have been having to fight a long time for this thing that you feel but can't quite articulate or express or show. It's like, well, I know this is where I'm at or where I'm going. This is what I feel. I know this is what I'm meant for, what I'm supposed to do. But if somebody was to look at your reality and judge what you're saying by that, they would think you were crazy. Maybe you think you're crazy sometimes too, because it doesn't add up. But yet, it is true. It is here. You are right. 914, 1114. You do know what you're thinking, feeling, talking about. You do know. Your intuition does know. You're spot on. And you are moving exactly towards what you think you are. You are cultivating that. You are manifesting that. Yes. Yes. Just because it's not here yet doesn't mean it's not here. Not here yet. This is a training ground. This is a passage. You are the power. And how much more empowering it is to not be stressed and dependent and bound by the things that are about to come in for you.